So I've just returned from an 8-day trip to Portland, and I have one big takeaway just for you. Hey there, welcome back. This week I want to talk to you about the lessons that I've learned from my recent trip to Portland, Oregon. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I've recently taken a trip to Portland, which was my very first time to the Pacific Northwest for the main reason to go to World Domination Summit. But I live in DC now, and I was not about to fly all the way across the country to spend the weekend in a conference room. So I added some days on to the beginning, and I added some days on to the end. Before I went to World Domination, I decided to rent a car and drive to Washington State and go to Mount St Helens. And I'm a pretty avid hiker, but I knew that I wanted to do Mount St Helens since I was going all the way out there. Makes sense, right? Little did I know that Mount St Helens was a tad more challenging than I had anticipated, and needless to say, I did not make it to the top. I do have an excellent story about my hike up the volcano over on the blog, so be sure to go over there and check that out. Spoiler alert, there's an animal involved. After Mount St Helens, I went back to Portland and got ready for the conference. A friend and I ended up hosting 2 meetups, which was really awesome. I attended the conference, I met some awesome people, I found out about this great new college that is beginning that I will link to. This college seems absolutely like something I should have gone through whenever I was thinking about college, and I actually made a donation to it through my very first crowdfunding donation, so I'm really excited about that too. Portland was also the place of my very first Airbnb experience. There were tons of food trucks that I got to eat at, and of course there was perfect weather. I mean, perfect. No humidity, nothing. I got to wear my hair down every day. It was amazing. But the one big takeaway that I have from Portland is this. It is so important to find your people, your tribe, the people who totally get you, the people who understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, and they are completely supportive of you even when the rest of the world isn't. I know for me, as I began to embark on this journey to travel around the world, I've come up against a little bit of resistance from a lot of people, and when I was in Portland at this conference, there was none of that. The people at this conference were totally my people. They understood what I was doing, they understood my mindset, they were 1000% supportive. It was amazing. So I highly recommend that you go out and find your people. The people that get you, the people that don't question your motives, the people that are just on your side because they get it. It's really hard to find these people. I mean, I had to go from Washington, DC to Portland in hopes of finding these people. So it's not an easy task, I know that, but it is well worth the fight to make it happen for yourself. So my challenge for you is this. How can you go out and find people who get you? How can you find the people that are a part of your tribe and want to be a part of your journey because they simply understand exactly what you're going through? So in the comments below, I want you to just leave a little story. Tell me how you're going to go out and find your people. Tell me who your people are. I would love to hear about these people because they're probably awesome. So go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will see you next